Hi, my loves. So today I want to talk about what it actually means to anchor a timeline, because this is the part people skip and then they think something went array went wrong. So when we talk about manifestation, intention, or even practices like the 13 wishes we've been doing, we're actually doing right now. Most people focus on the moment of asking, writing it down, naming it, setting the date, that kind of thing. But that moment isn't the work. It's the signal. It's like, this is my intention, universe. This is the signal, right? What matters is what happens after that, okay? When you choose something, especially when you write it in present tense, give it a timeline, and then release control, your system starts reorganizing around that choice. And this is where people get confused because instead of fireworks or instant clarity, um, often what often shows first, what shows up first is noise, okay? Your thoughts feel louder, your emotions feel closer to the surface, distraction increase, all patterns knock a little harder because that's your ego. You're trying to be a new person, right? And your old patterns, your ego is going like, girl, you're not gonna erase me. Oh no, you ain't doing that. No, 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 no. We're not doing that. So your old patterns are gonna come up, and sometimes you're like, I've already dealt with this. Why is it? That's why. Because you're trying to be a new person. You're trying to jump timelines into a new reality, and your ego is trying to hold on to life, for dear life. So that's what happened, which it doesn't mean that the intention didn't land. It usually means that it did, okay? Because your ego wouldn't be fighting that hard if it hadn't. So anchoring a timeline isn't about wanting something harder, it's about holding steady while the reality around you adjusts. All right? So think of it this way. When you drop an anchor, okay, when you're on a boat and you drop an anchor, the water doesn't immediately go still, right? There's movement. There's a displacement of the water, there's movement, there's pull, there's resistance, and then there's stabilization, right? Most people panic in the middle phase and start interfering. Oh, let me check. Let me go down there to see if let me pull it out, see if it's no, right? You rewrite the wish, you second guess the date, you overthink emotions, they obsess or completely disconnect one or the other, right? So anchoring means you don't do either. You hold steady. All right. You don't hover, you don't abandon, you stay present. So this week, we're not adding more intentions. We're done with our 13 wishes, right? We're done. They should be folded in a little piece of paper. You've been already been burning some of them, right? So we're not fixing anything. We're learning how to stay with what's already in motion without leaking energy or destabilizing the timeline you already chose. Okay. So over the next few days, we're going to talk about why things feel louder after intention setting, the difference between sensitivity and intuition, how distraction quietly pulls you off course, and how containment actually strengthens manifestation. Okay. So if you're working with intentions right now and you feel a little unsettled, this video is your reassurance. Nothing is wrong. You're just in the anchoring phase. And the anchoring isn't dramatic, it's steady. Okay? That's what we need to do. Steady. So pay attention to what shows up this week, not to fix it, but to notice it. Because awareness is how timelines stabilize. See you in the group. Bye.